Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Nice to see y'all again. All right, you guys, there's a crazy amount of questions coming in. I do want to get to all of you, but I mean, I spend like 15 minutes on one question, you know. So just make it as simple as possible and not too lengthy. And I will try to get to you. Please don't send me the same question repeatedly, like 5 times in a row. That catches my attention to put you in timeout. So if you want to be put in timeout, keep repeating your question over and over and over again. I cannot do that. Cannot do that. Okay. I will try to keep up with which order everyone is. I guess there's kind of like little numbers by you, I guess. I don't know. If you don't get read today, my apologies. If you decide to stick around for an hour to get read, that is your choice. There is free will today. If you don't feel like you're going to get read, you probably aren't, and just tap out. You know, go find another tarot reader that's on today. I'm sure there's tons. I'm sure there's tons, and yeah. Okay. All right. All right. First person in today. Zam, I guess is their name. I'm just going to call them Z. What Z's current feelings? Okay. Okay. All right. So Ziam, I guess is their name. Ziam's feelings. So they could be the Three of Wands. They are putting efforts into something right now. They are, whatever they're putting their efforts into will be successful. It is about expansion and growth and the people that are in their life. So they are looking to have that success with something that they're putting their efforts into. I don't know how you would relate that to feelings. I'm not the best at turning tarot into feelings and thoughts, so I'll do my best. Okay, all right. We got healthy competition coming out. Again, more wands, some more fire energy. So this is basically like because of the conflicts, because of challenges possibly in your way, you become like stronger. And it also brings out the best in you. So something will be bringing out the best. Again, they're putting efforts towards something. So even if it has conflicts and challenges, they are putting that effort into something that will be successful. But right now, it's about kind of like gaining that energy through these conflicts and challenges, competition. So, whatever, and you're asking how this pertains to you or feelings. So they might feel like they have a lot of challenges with you. They might feel like there's a lot of competition here with you, but that effort will pay off. All right, let's get one more card. All right, we'll give it one more shuffle. Okay, thank you. Washing's done. Yeah. The washer and dryer are complete. Now I just have to fold and switch them out and keep going. Keep persevering when it comes to laundry. All right, Queen of Cups. So this card is about intuition. It's about someone who's nurturing. So he is channeling in the Queen of Cups for your energy. So he might feel that sometimes you can be over emotional, but I would say on most days you are emotionally stable. You're pretty empathetic when it comes to others. You're highly intuitive, so keep trusting that intuition you have, and also very nurturing. And he might need that because it seems like he's kind of, his efforts, he's really putting effort into something, maybe competing over you. Maybe he feels like there's competition and conflict surrounding you or about you. But that's okay because I really feel like he feels that not only are you worth it, but like you're going to end up, helping him, nurturing him. So I hope that helped. Those are his current feelings for you. Okay. And then we had someone coming in after that. Duncan. Okay, Duncan Brooks Banks still here? Well, let's see. Myra. Will Nelson and Myra meet face to face? Okay. Myra. Is Myra still here? Is Myra still here? She was technically the second question coming out. Myra, calling Myra to the front desk. Is Myra still here? Myra and Nelson. I'll give it a few seconds. If not, we'll move on to the next. Is Myra still here? Myra to the front desk. No? Okay. Oh, yes. Okay. Myra's here. Present. Okay. She wants to know, well, no. Will she meet Nelson face to face? Will she meet Nelson? Okay, so will there be a physical meeting? Face to face. Face to face. Ooh, that one flew out. Okay, well, I'm not sure. It seems like maybe someone's facing some type of hardship here. Maybe it's financially impossible. Okay. They might feel insecure. Okay. Okay, yeah, someone might be having, like, maybe struggling with depression, anxiety about this. So again, this would be a no. Although, you know, if they did decide to go through the conflicts and the challenge of this, I think it would make them stronger. So there's that, but I'm not seeing it. Let's get one more final card. Will they have a face-to-face meeting? Good morning. I didn't get to I tried to answer your question yesterday, but I think you had left. I think you had left at that time. Face-to-face. Let's get one more card. A face-to-face meeting for Myra. Oh, you're good. You're good. I was like, just called your name and you weren't there, so I just moved on to the next. No big deal. It was towards the end of my stream, so. Georgina. I love that name. So pretty. Georgina. Welcome in. we just have to draw one more card for Myra. If she'll meet Nelson face to face. So far it looks like a no. I am taking questions, but sometimes I don't get around to everyone. So I always say a disclaimer. Don't come for me. Don't call me out. If I get to you, great. If not, I don't. You're here on your own free will to wait around an hour or so for a reading. So yeah, I want this to be yeah. I want this to be fun for me too. So if I just don't think of questions like honestly that fun or whatnot, I just don't want to do questions I'm just not into. So anyway, we do have the Ace of Swords coming out. So this is having the truth. It is having clarity of maybe why this is going on. Okay. So I think you will find out why. So that's good. I don't think you'll be left in the dark about why you won't meet face to face. So yeah, it does say that there is possibly some confusion here. So where there's confusion on this, you will gain perspective and you will find out. Okay, sweetie, I hope that helps. But no, I'm not seeing a face-to-face meeting here, okay? Okay. I'm gonna scroll. I'm gonna see who's next. Okay. Okay, someone wants to know what their purpose is. And I don't know how to say that name. Pebnit? Is Pebnit still here? Is Pebnit still here? Pebnit? Yes. Okay, presents. Okay, you want to know, what was it, your life's purpose? You want to know your purpose, I do know Parnet. Okay, Parnet. Parnet? I don't see no R in there. Okay. So yeah, there's tons of YouTube videos on how to find your life purpose. Yeah, your life purpose should make you happy. You should feel fulfilled by whatever you're doing in your life's purpose. If you're not happy or feeling fulfilled in some way, like you're contributing for the better of all mankind, you know, then that's not your purpose. So we all have, I think, different phases in our life, right? You have when you're younger, you have when you're kind of like middle-aged, you have like midlife, right? That's why they call it the midlife crisis. And then you have your, you know, kind of like the ending of your life as well. So I don't think you ever stop. My glasses look like Gucci. Oh, thank you. I used to get designer frames, not these days. But yeah, my favorites were Ray-Bans though. And then Ray-Bans, I used to be able to get a pair of Ray-Ban frames for like $80, maybe 120. Now they're in the 300s and such. So yeah, you can't really touch Ray-Bans anymore, unfortunately. And then I also used to love, I used to get designer frames, Gucci, Tiffany, Ray-Ban. But no, these are just some cheap ass ones. Thank you though. Okay. I only have one deck. I really do need another one. I really do need another deck. I am looking into other decks. I also kind of want to get into like oracle cards. So no, I'm just a beginner. So that's why there's actually the meanings on here. So that helps me be more intuitive and also learn the cards as I go. So yeah, it's super, super, like once I got these with the explanations on them, I was like balls to the wall reading, like not a problem. But yeah, I definitely want more decks. Purpose, 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 purpose. Let's ask what your purpose is at this moment in time, okay? Because your purpose is going to change. It's just going to change. So your purpose at this time. Thank you, Zay, so much for doing that. You're so sweet. I always have someone who's here to. Yeah, see, I don't think I can get into those special decks and stuff. I would not know how to read it, I think. Okay, purpose, purpose. Okay, so we do have the Chariot coming through. So this is moving in a forward direction on something and having control. So this is like hitting the gas and going. Okay, this is a card of success. So whatever you're moving forward on in that forward direction, it's going to work out. Okay, you're going to have control over it. Yeah. It says a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. You have the willpower. So I feel like you're gaining that willpower to also want to do that at this time, your purpose. Willpower, direction, control, a forward movement. And this has a time frame of mid-June through mid-July. So that's kind of coming up, right? So you do have a time frame here of when that might get going for you. Okay, we also have, I don't know if you're a male, but the King of Pentacles is showing up, which is an older earth sign male. And he is very much into generational wealth. He's about generating that wealth and success financially. So he's very good at money. I don't know. Okay, so this might be someone coming in that could possibly be helping you in this forward movement financially. But you do have someone here backing you up. Okay, you definitely want the King of Pentacles, on your side. So this person might be protecting you financially. They might be helping you financially. They might be giving you. They're very generous when it comes to financial, it says their resources, leadership skills. So yeah, they're very generous. So this could be someone coming in for you that might be helping you with your purpose. A grandfather, a father, someone, a financial advisor. But they are here to help. Let's get you one more card. That's so sweet. Thank you so much. Yes, of course, I love your subscription, of course. Helps my channel grow. And when I see my channel growing, I want to come on and do this more. I get super excited. So yes, the energy exchange is, it's not necessary. There's this one girl on her channel, and she's like, if you want to receive my energy, you have to comment, you have to accept it, you know what I mean? And it's just, yeah, she just wants to gain traction. She just wants to gain them, whatever. I get it. But it's kind of forcing people to do it, right? I don't really want to, you do, you want to have that, but yeah, I don't know, forcing people to do something, it just kind of backfires, I think, in the end. You win some, you lose some, because, you force them into it, and okay. Okay, so the Nine of Swords decided to flip over, and that's a good thing. You want this card in reverse because normally this is worry, fear, anxieties, depression. So I feel like if you have been feeling that way, it will be lifted. So, this is a release of anxiety and inner peace, reassurance, finding calm, and relief. So, this person might be stepping in financially to help you. That kind of releases those burdens, okay? Yeah, they're a generous person. So, this might not be, yeah, good vibes. Yeah, if you, I don't want to force people, right? Okay, yeah. Again, around financially moving forward with something that you pretty much know is going to be successful. Yeah. I think this person's going to come in. You're just going to be like, I can finally sleep. I can finally rest. Some of that anxiety, right? You're reassured. He might even be reassuring you, like, hey, you've got something. We're moving forward. Don't worry. I got you. I got your back. Whatever. You know what I mean? This is a good person to have in your court. I'm telling you. All right. Let's get you some advice. What's some advice to help her along with her purpose? Let's get you some advice. Okay. Ooh, your advice is so good. Oops, something else decided to fall out. Oh, interesting. Okay, you got the manifestation card. Woo, woo. So when it comes to your purpose, I mean, whatever you want, you bring your desires and your wishes down to earth, okay? Whatever's floating up here, bring it down. So find ways that you can manifest. Manifestation is not hard. All you do is you put a thought into the universe, you put a thought out there, you put it on paper, and then you leave it alone. Because whatever's meant to come to you, whatever you're supposed to be doing and moving forward on, it's going to, right? And the stuff that's not doesn't. Okay. So, yeah, this is a great card. It is manifestation, creativity, skill, and confidence. So, just know that, you might have the tools, you might be able to find those tools that can help you with your purpose. And your purpose is always evolving. Your purpose is always going to change. There's this kind of magic in finding your purpose, right? And then kind of like building on that. So, yeah, it's always changing. Yeah, it says it's all in your hands. And then you have the Queen of Cups coming out for you, which is really great, along with him. With the Queen of Cups, it's about following intuition. She's extremely intuitive, okay? She's also emotionally stable, so watch your emotions, when trying to find your purpose or dealing with your purpose. But yeah, this is being very nurturing. So nurturing yourself, nurturing those around you. Okay, keep that type of energy. And yeah, that's your reading. I hope that helped. I think that's very, finding your purpose is very broad. It's very broad. It's not this single thing. So just maybe consider that at this time. Yeah. Okay, let me scroll up, see who is next. I am going to try to, shh. Okay, is Duncan still here? I know it's been a while. Shh, stop. Sorry, you guys. My dogs are not sleeping. I think the trash man's supposed to come. The trash man's coming. Okay, is Duncan still here? Duncan Brooks Banks are they still here? I know that's been right. It's been a while. I've been on for 32 minutes and I've only answered 2 questions, okay? Yeah, only 2 questions in 30 minutes, so I can't possibly get to all of you. I do apologize. I can only get to a few people at a time. Okay, calling Duncan Brooks Banks. If he is not here, I will go on to the next one. Or she. Sounded like she might be a female. All right, I'll give that one more second. Roll call, Duncan Brooks Banks to the front desk. Duncan Brooks Banks to the front desk. I don't think so. Okay, moving on. Victor, I want to know what, oh gosh, I don't know how to say that name, wants from me. Is it love or just passion? Deborah Mendez? Okay, is this for Deborah? Is Deborah still here? I don't know. Is Deborah still here? Deborah to the front desk. Deborah. Yeah, that's good. You know, people shouldn't be hanging out for 30 minutes. You know what I mean? You got stuff to do. You got laundry to do. Today's Thursday. It's Thursday. All right, moving on. Who was next? I have no idea. Okay, Michael Stevens, Michael Stevens. Will Jordan find out? Is that what it is? Find out I have a crush on him? Michael, is that Michelle? Is that Michael or Michelle? I feel like you're a female, but I could be wrong. Michael Stevens. Is Michael Stevens still here? You just wrote something not too long ago. Michael Stevens. Michael Stevens. Are they still here? They just wrote something. Okay, let me see. We've got tons of questions in here. My goodness. Okay, Thandeka. Jay's current feelings. Okay, is Thandeka still here? Is Thandeka still here? I feel like you come on every time I'm here. Yes. Okay. I'm not the best with feelings, thoughts, all that jazz, but I will try my best to give the message. Jay's current feelings. Jay's current feelings. Jay's current feelings. Okay, that's so funny. I had that card on my mind because when you said feelings, I'm like, well, the only card that really represents feelings is this one, and it came out for you. So an apology or a love offer coming your way. Yes, the Page of Cups. Of course. That's so funny. Instantly thought Page of Cups, and there he is. So, new beginnings, creative inspiration, intuition, and artistic expression. You might be finding ways. Jay might be finding ways to be creative, maybe create a new beginning, creative opportunities. Expressing himself artistically. And also him knowing that he can do so, right? Hey, you guys stop. Sorry, my dogs are fighting. I usually try to do this while they're sleeping. They are not sleeping. There's no way to escape them. I'm in a tiny home, so I only have one little table. And this is where they hang out. So here we are. We'll get through it. Well, they're going to go outside and fight. That's good. They're going to go outside and fight. Oh, they're coming back in. Okay. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. We have two major cards coming out. First, Judgment. So they might feel, let's see, how do I describe this in feelings for you? They might feel that you need to be accountable for something. Do you see what I mean? Turning these into feelings, it's really hard. This is a card of judgment or feeling judged. Having a rebirth, awakening, renewal, or judgment. What old patterns or habits are you ready to leave behind and transform? So again, these would be cards for you, right? Because you're asking about feelings for you. You're not, or are you asking about them? Do you know what I mean? I get really confused. But anyway, judgment's here. So someone needs to be held accountable. Someone needs to be, you know, on the, what is it? You know, like when you're in court and you're on the witness stand, like someone, but yeah. Yeah, someone needs to change. Someone needs to change. So maybe this has to do with the apology. Like, I'm sorry, I'll change. This is what I did. So that makes sense, right? I did these things. I now see the light. You were right. Whatever that means. And then you have the World card. So unfortunately, this might be ending. This is a cycle that needs to end so something new can come in. So maybe they just feel like something needs to end so something new can come in. Maybe creative, you know, maybe things are stagnant. Maybe things weren't the best, right? So this doesn't have to be the end. It could be the end of it and just something new comes of it. Or this could be just this cycle that you have together ends so something new can come in. And that feels complete and whole and fulfilled. Okay? So I hope that helps. But yeah, that's how they're currently feeling. Yeah, I'm just, like, I get it. I get these questions. I'm just not too fond of them. I just really feel like I can't deliver the right message when it comes to those types of questions. But trust me, I ask those questions myself. So I ask those questions all the time. And I'm interested in how people are thinking, you know, and feeling. So I get it. I just I don't feel the most confident as a reader when it comes to those types of questions. I'm not the most confident. You know, I'll do it, but I don't feel the best when I do that. Okay, who's next? I'm gonna scroll. Jane was next. Is Jane still here? What is ahead of me in the coming month in your love life? Okay, is Jane still here? Is Jane still hanging around? Jane to the front desk. I'll give you a second. Roll call. Yes, present. Yeah, we have the trash man coming. So My dogs are popping off on the trash man. One of them's howling. I have to look up what it means when dogs are howling. I think it's just so funny. Only one of my dogs howls. She's such a weirdo. She thinks she's a little wolf or something. Not my trash man. My trash man comes on Tuesdays. In my area, we have two different trash services. One's a little cheaper than the other, so we've got two trash services that come out and serve our block. Oh, I might have to do a potty break here in a minute. Okay. All right, you asked about your love life. What is ahead of me in the coming month? In the coming month, revolving around love. Love, love, love. Now, that doesn't mean you're going to get a love reading, honey, okay? You go in for a burrito, you walk out with tacos, okay? So it happens. The cards may not see love for you, so they decide to give you another message. It just happens. So. You might not get love reading. Love life for Jane. Oops, oops, oops. Bing, bing, bing. Okay, when you're asking a when question for time frame, you have to set the time frame. So a good question would be, will I meet my true love in 2026? Will I meet my true love in the next 3 months? So it's always good to not just say when. Give the cards a time frame so they can zero in for you and you have more confirmation on that. So that's when you're asking a when type of card. Okay, love life. So we do have the King of Pentacles coming out. I think he came out in the last reading. The King of Pentacles is hot these days. So yeah, he's a typical older earth sign male. You'll find him where he's extremely financially stable. He also is interested in helping people financially as well. He's very generous. And also he loves to do focus on generational wealth, right? Not just riches, but wealth. So that's being stable, making sure his family is stable. So you might run into this person when it comes to love. There is something with the Ace of Swords about gaining clarity and truth where there was confusion. So where you might have been confused, that will no longer be. So you will gain clarity on something. You will find out the truths on something. You will have some type of breakthrough where the light bulb goes off and you're like, aha. Okay. And it also opens up this idea of new ideas and also perspectives that might be presenting themselves. So be looking for that. Okay. Be looking to gain new perspective about something that you learn the truth about. And then you also have the ace. So you have two aces up your sleeve. There you go. The Ace of Pentacles, which might revolve something around him, right? He holds the pentacle here. Now, this is not a love reading, right? This is about mental breakthroughs, clarity, ideas. This is someone who holds the pentacle, right? And then you've got a new beginning when it comes to finances, to a job. Okay, something that makes you financially stable. That could lead to love, right? Or that's the beginning of a beautiful love financial relationship. I don't know. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Success. Okay, something about being successful when it comes to money. Material prosperity, abundance, a manifestation of new opportunities. So there's going to be something financial for you. Again, just like I warned you, you ask about love, tomatoes, this is what we're getting. Let's get you some advice. Let's get you some advice when it comes to love. Can she please get a love reading? Can she please get a love reading? Oops. No, you're not getting a love reading. Oops. No, your cards come in threes. That's so cute. Your cards like to come in threes. All right, so again, the Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, being patient, waiting for finances to come in, for long-term visions to come in, long-term, it says investments to come in. So yeah, it is good. This is good. There's nothing wrong about asking about love and then getting a card about obviously being financially abundant and successful, but having that patience. So maybe this person's here to teach you patience, what it's like to be patient when it comes to something surrounding finances or the things that you have, abundance, okay? Coming out as well is the Nine of Wands. And the Nine of Wands is going through a lot, but coming out stronger, right? He's exhausted. He's literally just leaning on this wand like he needs a break, But he's also reflecting. So what challenges have you overcome? Resilience, determination, perseverance, courage, and strength, right? So you've had that courage, you've had that strength, and you're still standing. So whatever was really tough in your life, you're still standing because you're stable, okay? So that's good. And also coming in hot is the Eight of Wands. Now, this might be, some people say this is love bombing. So you might give some type of love bombs. You might get some kind of DM, a text message, an email. So this is communication coming in about something that the universe is trying to send you a message. And the answer is yes. Say yes. So whatever comes in, okay, say yes. Movement, action, rapid change, maybe even traveling, getting on a plane. Okay, this could be travel. Okay, it's a yes, say yes. So that's your reading. Again, you asked for love, you did not get that. I like to warn. All right, you guys, I have to leave just for a second. I will be back. Okay, y'all, sorry about that. Okay, who's next? Who's next? Oh my God, there's so many questions in here. Ooh. Senior lives. Awesome. Going live is nerve-wracking. Yes. I'm getting used to it though. Okay. Marital status check. Haven't you done that before, Veronica? I feel like you've been on here before and asked that question. Marital. Okay. Is Veronica still in here? Is Veronica still in here? I think she was actually before Jane. I don't know. I can't. Okay. Is Veronica still here? Veronica to the front desk. Veronica to the front desk. Is a Veronica still here? Veronica to the front desk. Just a few more seconds and I will move on. Veronica to the front desk. No? Okay. Okay. Jane. Yeah, she was before Jane. Okay. Kaiser. That's fun. Kaiser. Okay. Love your readings. Are you currently taking donations or super chats? No, I'm not. I'm not. I don't have that. I don't even know how to do that super chat thing. I don't know. I don't even know how to put it on there. A general reading for Virgo. Is Virgo still here? Virgo to the front desk. Virgo to the front desk. Is Virgo still here? Yes, presents. Okay. You wanted to know a general reading. Okay, that should be fun. General reading. What do you need to know at this time? General reading. What cards are going to come out? All right, I gotta put on my. Whew. Okay. I don't know if I saw a question from you, Georgina. I saw you, but I don't think I got a question for you. So go ahead and shoot me a question. We have to do a general reading real quick for Virgo. General reading. What do they need to know at this time? Okay, just one question to focus on, honey, okay? I can't do multiple questions. It would just take too long. Just one question to focus on, please. Being watched. Is that like physically watched? Like someone like coming to your home and trying to watch you from your home? You know what I mean? Is that what you mean? Or do you mean just like social stalker? Oops. Whoops, whoops. All right, that is fast energy. Okay. All right, Virgo, are you a female? Is Virgo a female? I don't know why I want to keep. Yes, okay. What? What? Pendulos testicles? I have no idea what that is. That is hilarious. No, I cannot do. I'm not a spellcaster. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. General reading for Virgo. So we have something here, the Eight of Pentacles being reversed, okay, flipped over on its own. So it says lack of focus, a procrastination about something, mediocrity, I'm not sure what that means, inability to learn, and shoddy work. So there's something that you might not be putting in your best work here. Not only are you not putting in your best work like you know you should be or that you can, you're just like not wanting to do it at all. So that message is coming in. I don't even know if that's true, but we do have something here about the Queen of Cups. Okay, she's intuitive, so follow your intuition at this time. She's nurturing. This could be a mother figure to you. This could be you. Okay, but the Queen of Cups is coming out. It's emotions. It says, will emotions be balanced and stable? So right now, maybe something isn't stable at the moment. And also coming out for you is the Strength card, okay, which is being brave. Yes, you might be vulnerable, but it's having that focus, right? Where you're not focused at all. So try to get focused, okay? It's really important. A mom of 3, okay? Yeah. Yeah, she is a mom. She is a mother for sure, okay? But there's something that, you have to keep going on. You have to have the inner strength to keep going where you really don't want to. Like you just straight out, you're putting it off. You're putting something off, okay? Literally half-assing stuff. Oh my gosh, that is so funny. All right. So maybe by mid-July, mid-August, things will get a little better for you, honey. Okay, let's get you some advice. Yeah, I just love how the Strength card is all about focus, and here it straight up says lack of focus. But here you are, you know that, right? You're intuitive. You know. You know what's up. You know what's happening. Let's get you some advice. What should you do? Let's get you some advice. Oh, so I love my cards sometimes. I always tell my cards I love them because they just crack me up. They just really come through, they just really come through sometimes. I love my deck. I think my deck loves me too. There's a mutual love. There's a mutual love there. Okay. Okay, so yes, some advice. You couldn't get any more better advice with the Sun card, sweetie. This is a beautiful, beautiful card. It is about just going out, enjoying the day, feeling the sun on your skin, on your face. Okay, so that might be motivating to go on out and do that. It says the sun reminds us every day that a new opportunity to shine. Everything is illuminated. How can you bring more joy and positivity into your life? Vitality, positivity, success, and joy. So go out and find that, okay? That will inspire you. Maybe this is just like a little vacation where it's sunny, like you just need something that brings in joy, where you feel vital, like you feel like you're alive, right? Look at this little bambino, right? Look at that little baby on the horse, okay? So go out, have some fun, get in that sunlight. Yeah. I'm spending more time at the pool with your toddler. Oh, there he is. He was naked. He was a little naked Indian. So I had to scribble out his little naked body. But there you go. Don't toddlers just love to run around the pool naked? I know I did. When I was a baby, there's literally pictures of me naked running around the pool. I love it. Uh-huh. So there you are, my friend. There you are, my friend. And yeah. All right, who's next? I don't even know. Oops, I moved my phone. Sorry about that. I was scrolling and moved it. Okay. Okay, Georgina's still here. Yeah. If you could just ask if Georgina's still here. Is Georgina still here? Just ask one question, please. Let's focus in on one question. So let me make sure Georgina's not here still. And if they are, please just one question, because I can't do like a 2-part question. I can barely do one question. Oh yeah, am I being watched? Okay. I always feel like somebody's watching me, and I get no privacy. Oh, I always feel like somebody's watching me. I wonder, I'm interested to see what cards would come out for that. Are you being watched? Confirmation. Yeah, we got a confirmation song coming in. Okay, I think that flipped in reverse. Okay. All right. Excuse me. I got a froggy in my throat. Okay, so this is interesting. So judgment came out reversed. Okay, so if judgment was flipped upright, I would say absolutely someone's there judging you, right? You're being watched, you're being judged. Okay, you need to be held accountable, but it's in reverse. So that's a fear of change, denial, self-doubt, resistance to transformation. We have something about the Eight of Pentacles where you're hard at work on something, okay, but that hard work does pay off. This is having a skill that you're doing, okay, and it's about skill development, apprenticeship, diligence, hard work, craftsmanship. So you're like you take pride in your work and what you're crafting here. So you definitely have some type of project that's going to pay off, okay, and be successful here for you. And then we're getting competition, challenge, conflicts here, but also a healthy type of conflict that brings out energy and growth. Yeah, I'm not seeing anyone watching you. I'm not seeing anyone watching you. I don't even know what card would come out for that. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, there's nothing in these cards. So again, if judgment was upright, I would say yes. But judgment is in reverse. So maybe that's letting us know that's a no. Okay, yeah, we have something about, so again, something about standing firm in your beliefs, also those challenges and competition. So something here, I wonder if you're, especially with this thing you're doing, I wonder if there's just a lot of competition here. Like, do you feel as if maybe competition's watching you? Like you're doing something that's like really going to pay off. Like you have this idea and you're doing it and you just feel like all these people are trying to watch you very closely and see what you're doing. That's the kind of impression I'm getting. And then this is kind of giving you that like self-doubt here, right? Yeah, but whatever this is, like don't back off. Don't feel intimidated here. Stand your ground. Plant those feet, you know. Okay, yeah, don't blow me up, you guys. If you guys like are repetitively blowing me up, I have to time out you. Like I just can't do that. Like it gets my attention to the point where I have to time out you. Getting my attention is not good. Not for this class. Not for this class. You know that kid just like he's got good intentions, but he's just harassing you. That's what I feel like, and I have to rid you. I have to rid you of the room. I'm sorry. So I do hope that helps. I feel like you feel like people are watching you based on something that you're doing, and they're, you know, it's competitive. It's competitive. Okay, let's see who's next. I don't know. Am I being watched? Okay. All right. Is that it? Will I ever experience love? Or destined to me to hurt forever? Okay, yeah, you're welcome. I'm not sure about that question. Let's just ask if you'll experience love. Because that seems like a long reading. Will I ever experience love? Okay. We're destined to hurt forever. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so something's coming out. What is that? Is that a glass of a baby bottle? Okay, so we have something about financials here, the way that money is made, the way that money is saved, having control or possession over finances. So this might be you or someone in your life who kind of like, they're like, yeah, you know, we can spend, but we have to save too. Like they're really more on the saving part, but that can also make you a type of miserly person where you're not spending and like, you know, having fun and, you know, doing the things that make you happy. We do have someone they do feel trapped here. So it's funny that you asked, you know, will I be, you know, in pain or whatnot forever? Well, the truth is you feel that way, but it's not what it seems. So you can easily, what this card is, you know, you're blindfolded, so you're not seeing something. You can easily break out of this. Okay, these are not chains. Okay, these are not chains. So this is easily broken out of. Right now, you're just kind of feeling like a victim. You're having a lack of mentality, a victim mentality. What this is saying is you're having limited beliefs on what you're, you know, capable of and what's capable to come to you. So really, okay, you have to do that. You have to make the decision to break out of this type of situation that you feel like you're in, okay? And also, it does look like you have to decide, okay? Again, you have to decide that path. Okay, so you have to break free and then you have to make maybe a difficult decision here. Okay, so it says planning, decision making, partnerships, progress. Can you make a decision that aligns with long term? Okay, maybe even when it comes to stability, long term stability. Maybe when it comes to finances, feeling trapped like a victim. Okay, so there's that. Let's get you some advice. Oops, okay, that card came out sideways. Okay, all right, so we do have the Two of Pentacles here sideways, so it's kind of like the reversal and upright going on here. So adaptability, balance, flexibility, juggling priorities, multitasking, imbalance, overwhelmed, inability to prioritize, lack of focus, financial instability. So that's so crazy, okay? So you are getting something financial here, okay? You are getting something financial here. Have I found my faithful love? Okay. Okay, so yeah, something revolving around finances. Okay, feeling like a victim, but that's okay. You can break out of this. It says feeling trapped by own limiting beliefs. Don't forget you have the power to break free. What limiting beliefs are preventing me from achieving my goals, right? Deciding the path to take. So I do hope that helps, sweetie, okay? I hope that helps. I'm almost about to tap out, you guys. I do pop on in the afternoon, so just within a few hours, I just have to go do a few things. I have to eat. I have to clean. We've got laundry to finish. And I'll be back a little bit later. Okay, don't blow my shit up. Yeah, you can't do that. So yeah, if you keep repeating yourself, I won't do it. I won't do it. I'm sorry, you guys, but repeating yourself like that will just get you timed out. It'll just get you timed out. I can't do it. I don't know why people feel like that's going to get their reading read. I don't understand the logic behind that. I don't understand it. I don't understand. Okay. Will I ever experience love? Okay, so we dealt with that. Will Andrew and I be forever friends? Oh, okay. Well, Andrew and I. Okay, Melissa. Melissa and Andrew be forever friends. I think this will be my last one, you guys. I'm sorry. I am a little tapped out. I'm getting hungry. I'm getting a headache. So, again, I will be on a little bit later in the early afternoon. And yeah. Melissa and Andrew. Melissa and Andrew be friends. BFFs forever. BFFs. Will they be friends forever? Oh. This one wants to come out too. I see you. Okay. And we'll take the back of the deck too. Okay. So will you be, what was it exactly? So cute. Be forever friends. Okay, forever friends. So we do, there's someone there was someone hiding. Oh, that's so cute. So you guys are still fairly young. These are two younger people. So the Page of Swords was like hiding. So I went to go pick up the Page of Wands and I was like, oh, something's there. Oh no, someone's there. So I feel like this person might be more dominant than this person in the relationship, but we've got we've got a fire sign and an air sign here. So I don't know if that's your signs, but here you are. Here you are. And you know what? I think air and fire is a nice combo. It's kind of like the air kind of fans the fire, right? Kind of, because this person is very, very much action. This person's more like logical communication, where this person's like, let's go. And this person's like, well, this is more logical. This person's more like adventurous. Okay. So this is, I think, a really great combo if this is coming out as you too. Okay. We do have the Justice card. So that's fairness. That's the truth. So I feel like all in all, y'all are very like truthful with each other. It's all about fairness, I think, in this situation. It says the future depends on what we do in the present. Balance is the key to everything. It says fairness, justice. Okay, so maybe you balance each other out. You're a Virgo. Okay, he's a Virgo and you're a Pisces. So that's interesting. Okay. Those aren't, Virgo Piscean cards, but hey, that's coming out. Anyway, yeah, so something fair here. We also have maybe someone's deciding which way they want to go. So we do have, again, more fire wand energy. So this person, Also, they are kind of like, who do I want in my life? Who's coming with me? What decisions do I have to make? It is about long term. Okay, so something about long term. Okay, so that's a yes, right? Long term. And also the sun card came out. So again, enjoying each other, feeling like it's vital for you two to be together, having that success, those joys together. I mean, if this isn't like happy together forever after card, I don't know what is. I don't know what is. I think like every day it's just so vital for you to be together, to share that joy, that positivity. I feel like there's so much positivity here. So it's a yes. And then you have the chariot. So moving forward with success, again, maybe about that choice that needs to be made about the path to take here. But this isn't a worrisome card. It's just there has to be some types of decisions made. Okay, but definitely moving forward, definitely yes, definitely successful. Yeah, also having the willpower, right? So wanting to, they want like you two want to do it. Do you know what I mean? So anyway, I hope that helped you guys. I do have to go. I will be back a little bit later during the day, okay? Bye.